Hi lovely people and welcome back to my channel. I have for you today a review. The lovely people over at HarperCollins got in touch with me asking if I would like to review their new Journal the Word Bible, the new editions that they've had. So I was able to choose two to review, and I will be doing a giveaway for one in this video. So these are Bibles. I've not come across these particular editions before. I'm going to show you both of them out the slip covers, and these, as I say, are New King James Version. They also do a King James Version as well, and there are various different covers available, and these actually are from America and they came via UPS. But I had a look on Amazon and there are several different editions that are available in the UK. So as you can see, these are cloth bound. This one has a strap as well, just to run around, just to keep everything all together, or you could quite easily take that, just trim that back if you didn't like it or you didn't want it. I'm going to use this one for my review because, as I say, this one is going to be one of the giveaway prize, because isn't it gorgeous with that beautiful, beautiful floral on the front and two ribbon page markers. So in terms of first impressions, first I was thinking, wow, it's very square. It is a really nice size, and I actually think this is one that you could take to church to use for notes and things. It's got two ribbon page markers and just the usual book plate. And the thing that I really like about this one is that wherever you are in the Bible, it is flat. Okay, so fair enough. What I mean by flat is like that, I could write there quite easily. Here, when I push on this page, it sits down and it goes flat. And that is just wonderful, because I have found with some of the Bibles that I've journaled in before, I end up putting a book under this side because it's like, you know, it's a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches away. So the binding I really like. It sits very well. So that was the first thing that I was like, oh yes, I really like that. Okay, so we get in and usual table of contents, preface to the New King James Version, and then you're straight in. The paper it feels quite thin, to be perfectly honest with you. I have other journaling Bibles where the paper is definitely slightly thicker. I'm thinking of the Inspire Praise one, and also one that I was gifted, which is this one, and this, the paper does feel just a little bit thicker, and it is white, so this is more of a cream colour. So depends if you have a preference that way. I personally don't. It's funny, although I enjoy taking notes on like cream, and I enjoy painting on white, just because that's the way I am. So the print is, I think it's size 8. It is very readable. And I mean, it says, you know, on the front it's this comfort print, and I would agree with that. It is it is easy to read. You know, you're not kind of squinting, looking at it going, oh, what's that trying to say? So, you know, which you can get, because obviously if you're going to have a journaling Bible with more space here, you're going to end up with a bigger book overall. So yeah, so two ribbon markers. That's always nice because you can always split it wherever you are. And then you've got your wide margins. Now in the Psalms, of course, you get even more space, which is even better. Now let me just grab a ruler and we will have a look at the margin size. Here we go. So, and yeah, you've got a full 2 inches there from the edge of the text to the edge of the page, and you have just over 1.5 inches of actual lines here, and the lines are a very faint dotted line. The other thing I like in this is that Jesus' words are in red. So, you know, that's something that I've not seen in a journaling Bible before either. So what I'm going to do now is just use the notes page, or one of the pages here, for a pen test page. And I've grabbed out of my Bible journaling box and things, I've got some different pens that I would use, and I use generally for notes and things as well. So I'm going to go through and just write down the names and then come back and show you afterwards. Okay, so I've gone through and tested out quite a variety. My reasoning behind this particular mix of pens is because these are ones that I use in my journaling anyway, or they are pens that I would reach for because, for example, like the mild liners and the Papermate Flares, there's a really nice wide range of colours, so if you're wanting to take notes in your margins or highlight bits of the passages and things, then I wanted to see how they held up. My fountain pen I just always use, so that had to be in there. So let's have a see. What I would say is that the mild liner, the Pitt Artist brush particularly, they have feathered around the edge. I felt like the paper was going and kind of sucking it in. And let's just have a look over the other side. Okay, so there we go. So yes, you can see there's quite major shadowing with most of those. The Pilot Friction is fine. The Papermate Flare has bled very slightly, so has the fountain pen ink and the mild liner, where I've been a little bit heavier handed. But at the end of the day, you're writing on really thin paper, you are going to get some sort of shadowing. So what I'm surprised by is things like the pigment liners didn't go through more. So if you are just taking notes, I think you're going to have to really think a little bit about which pens you choose to write with. I left out, I've just realised I missed out the Illustrated Faith pens, so I'm going to try them as well, since these are designed specifically for Bible journaling. So let me check which sizes I've got. 0.65. I'll do the heavier point. So Illustrated Faith. And I don't write with a light hand, you know, I do have a relatively heavy hand. 0.65 and then 0.35. Okay, so yeah, again, those have shadowed, and the ends of the strokes have bled very, very slightly. So yeah, so this paper is probably one to treat with care if you're wanting to use pen. I think pencil is going to be a better choice for it, or something like a Pilot Friction for notes. If, however, you are going to do kind of painting and colour and all of those lovely things in this, then, you know, as usual, you're going to need to gesso the pages, and I would say put down a couple of layers on that just to make sure that it is completely sealed. So do one kind of going out that way, dry it, and then do one going that way. And then I think that it would be quite a different result for the paint. Acrylics, you're going to be fine just going straight in with those. So there you go. So that is the new Journal the Word Bible. As I say, they are from Thomas Nelson Bibles, published by HarperCollins. And yeah, I would really recommend going and having a look at these, because I love the fact that they sit so flat. I think if you are after something for a study Bible where you're going to jot down notes in the margins, then this is absolutely perfect. Or perhaps you're going to use pencil crayon or something like the gel highlighters to just highlight lightly, then I think this would be really suitable for that. If you want to use things that are going to bleed through, then yeah, I think you're going to have to be realistic that you're going to have to gesso every page that you do. You know, saying it as it is. So on the Thomas Nelson website, and I'll leave a link down below, there are some Bible journaling and scripture prompts, so worth having a little look at those. And you can also see the different editions and things that they have. Now, I mentioned that I was going to be giving away one of these Bibles, and it's going to be this grey floral one. It is a UK only giveaway simply because of the size of the Bible, so I hope that's, you know, I'm sorry to those of you who are international, but there you go. The giveaway will be open until Sunday the 12th of August at midnight at the end of the day, so 11:59 p.m. And to enter, all that you need to do is leave me a note down below telling me what your favourite Bible journaling supply is, or if you have never tried Bible journaling, what it is about it that attracts you to it. One comment per person for an entry, one entry per person, and yeah, I will then be getting in touch with you on YouTube once the giveaway ends. So thanks for watching, lovely people. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you've got any other questions or thoughts about Bible journaling that don't relate to the giveaway, feel free to still post those down below and just make it clear that it's not an entry, if that's okay. Super, hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have, subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall speak to you again soon. Bye for now.